welcome to my playlist, Day Trips and Travel, where I show you sights, sounds, and scenes from my travels and adventures as an urban naturalist. Today, you'll be jumping in the car with me on a road trip down scenic California Highway 1 along the central California coast, from Santa Cruz to Morro Bay. Before we get started on our journey down the coast, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and share this channel with others. Well, good morning from Santa Cruz, California. Today's the big day where we're going to drive one of the most scenic stretches of coastal Highway 1 in California from Santa Cruz all the way down to Morro Bay. The highway just reopened and it's going to be fantastic weather. I'm hoping to see a lot of great scenery and maybe some awesome marine life. It's a short but sweet trip, but here we go. Well, we've made our first stop in Carmel, California. It's very bougie and very crowded today. And I'm looking forward to, though, getting a little bit further south, get out of town, explore some marine life, beautiful coastal scenery. But for now, we're gonna spend a little time walking around town. There's a really nice beach and exploring some of the shops and the cute cottages and things like that. So we'll check it out for a little bit before we head back out. It wasn't too long after we left Carmel that the scenery became extremely dramatic as we approached Big Sur. Rocky coastlines and breathtaking views were abound along California's coastal chaparral habitat, a globally rare biodiversity hotspot. A quick but surprisingly beautiful stop was a small stream filled with calla lilies. These exotic lilies are not native to California, but now grow wild and take advantage of freshwater springs and seeps along the coast. It was quite beautiful to see the whole stream valley filled with these beautiful flowers. We continued on and made another stop, admiring a waterfall crashing right into the ocean by Byrne State Park. It was quite a sight. One of the highlights of the drive down the coast was seeing elephant seals basking on the beach. These large animals, starting in the spring, will start to gather on the beaches of California in masses as they start to molt. Molting, where they shed all of their old fur and some of their skin, helps them revive any damage to their fur and skin that may have occurred while they were swimming in the ocean. And it's a wonderful sight to see these large, charismatic animals spread across the beach. Well, it was quite a day seeing those elephant seals, the beautiful drive along the highway. We ran into a lot of traffic, so we didn't have time to see everything. But tomorrow we have a short but sweet day. We're going to go look for other marine life, and we're now in Morro Bay, right in the middle of the Central California coast. I better get a good night's sleep, though. Good morning from Morro Bay, California. We're just arrived to Morro Bay, got a beautiful view of Morro Rock, and we're about to go look for marine life, including sea otters. Here we go. Sea otters are much larger than their close cousin, river otters, that we have in Ohio. Sea otters are big and fluffy, and you'll notice they spend a lot of time floating on their backs, grooming their fur, helping to keep themselves waterproof so they can survive in the cooler waters of the Pacific Ocean. They rely on nearby kelp forests, special reefs that are off the California coast, where they can eat sea urchins and gather enough food to sustain their heavy bodies. It was easy to see the sea otters. We didn't need to go off to a distant area. They were right by the marina in Morro Bay. Our final stop was at Morro Bay State Park for some bird watching. Here we saw many unique birds. One of my favorites was the long-billed curlew. These birds, among many other shorebirds, spend a lot of time probing the mud in tidal flats around the bays and back coves of the coastal California area. Places like Morro Bay are really important for protecting shorebird habitat, and many of these birds' unusual beaks are adapted to probing into the mud to find food like mollusks and clams and other things that they need. Well, that wraps up my trip to the Central California coast. I'm right by the airport this morning in San Francisco, walking along the beautiful trail along the bay. There's gorgeous birds. What a fantastic trip this was. Seeing all the marine life, the cliffs, the beautiful scenery, the dramaticness of the coastal California 1 highway. Time to go back to Cleveland. Adios, California. Until next time.